First off, to prime Derva's skin, I'm taking the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. She said she had like dry to normal skin, so this is perfect for both hydrating and acting as an adhesive for her foundation. And for the foundation, I'm using her Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Shell. I know this is Derva's tried and true and it works really well on her skin type, so that is why we're using it. I'm going to drop little audio clips in so you can hear our ridiculous conversations. Because do you use a brush normally with this?
No.
Or do you use a beauty sponge? Do you use your fingers? Okay, brilliant. So,
you hate me. Sometimes I use a brush when I'm feeling fancy.
And just dabbing that in. Tell me if I'm being a bit rough with your face because... You bet you just got foundation all over the sleeve, you dick. Then for concealer, I'm taking the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair. As you guys know, this is my tried and true. This is one I always use, and it actually matched Derva's skin tone really well, so that was ideal. I'm using this to conceal her under eyes and also highlight the centre of her face. Then I'm taking my RCMA No Colour Powder to bake her under eyes and set that concealer in place. For contour, I'm using my absolute favourite, which is my Freedom Contour Pan in 03. Actually, this worked so well on Derva's fair skin, so if you are a redhead or just super fair like Derva, this will be ideal for you. Then I'm just wiping away the powder from underneath her eyes to make it nice and flawless and seamless. Then, like me, Derva doesn't really wear that much blush, so I'm just taking my MUA blusher in the shade Cupcake, which just gave the most beautiful rosy tint to her skin tone. But just like me, she absolutely loves a highlight, so I'm taking my Lottie London Shimmer Squad and I'm taking this peachy pink and the pearlescent white shade, just mixing those together, and it was so beautiful on her fair skin. Now, Derva won't mind me saying, but the particular feature she dislikes the most is her nose, so I'm taking that contour pan again in the shade 03 and just contouring her nose, using the Beauty Blender just to make sure there are no harsh lines, and then highlighting down the centre to draw the focus to the centre of the nose rather than where we've contoured. If you're an oldie on my channel, then you would have seen this a lot when I first started. This is the Anastasia Brow Pomade, but this is Derva's and it's in the shade Blonde. Notice this shade had a lot of warm undertones and it matched the redness in her hair so beautifully. And I went a little fuller than usual for Derva, so it took her a while to get used to it, but she liked it in the end. Well, she said she liked it, so we hope she actually did. One of my favourite famous redheads is Emma Stone, and I love the fact she always has bushy brows, so I'm doing the same with Derva and taking my Pixie Brow Tamer just to bush out those brows. For the eyes, I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and using white chocolate all over the lid right up to the brow bone to set any tacky foundation or concealer in place. For the crease, I'm taking Salted Caramel. Now, I was a little cautious at how such a warm, like orangey tone would look, but it actually looks so beautiful with her hair colour. Next, taking the shade Semi Sweet, I'm putting that slightly lower in the crease just to really smoke out the look. To make the look even smokier, I'm taking Triple Fudge, packing that right in the outer corner with a MAC 217 and slightly dragging it into the crease. Of course, being sure to blend everything together so it's seamless. When doing her other eye, I realised that the pigment I'm about to use has massive fallout, so I'm just baking it underneath her eye to stop the fallout ruining the base. The pigment I'm using is the pressed pigment in the shade Gold Digger by Morphe, which is this beautiful yellowy toned gold. Back in with the MAC 217 with no additional product, I'm just blending the Triple Fudge and the Gold Digger shade together. Because I thought the Gold Digger looked too yellow on her skin tone, I'm taking the shade Creme Brulee and just packing that straight on top just to make it more bronzy rather than yellow. For the lower lash line, I want to make it really smoky, and I'm taking the shade Semi Sweet once again and just running that the whole way along her lower lash line. You guys know me, I love a popping inner corner highlight, so I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Rose Gold Foiled Shadow and just popping that in her inner corner. So we both decided her highlight wasn't blinding enough, so I'm taking it down the centre of her face and going over the top of what we've already done. I'm taking my Holy Grail lipstick, which is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Celebrity Skin, and it just looked so beautiful on Derva's skin tone. It made it a really dark nude. I can't believe I've been friends with her for 11 years and didn't realise what good lips she had. I mean, look at those lips. Luscious. Then I'm taking the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cairo just to make it slightly lighter, and Derva's just dabbing it in for me. Then I'm just taking Derva's foundation and concealer brush and just making sure her lips are really even and I haven't got out the lines. To finish off, we applied a bit of mascara and eyeliner, and this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up and also click my face to subscribe. I love you guys lots and I will see you very soon. Bye!